Did you know that Mike and Ike, as I put my hand on the thing there, you can see me. Mike and Ike has sour. Look at that. Here's the original. There's sour. Philip is going to us with some baseball game a little later, and I had to get him some candy, right? Maybe even some Sour Patch Kids. Anyway, little brother sitting there watching baseball. Had to make sure that he is properly sugared. Good morning, friends, family, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Saturday, June the 3rd. How are you? It is warm outside. Already been to the store. Got some caffeinated beverages. Got some candy for later. And we are off to the races here on Saturday. I did a website update for about an hour earlier. Now I'm going to go knock out the normal work, do some other stuff, and pretty much sit around and wait. We don't need to leave until close to 4 o'clock, probably a little bit after that. We play at 6 and 8. And good news is the 10 o'clock game is already a half hour behind. Just started and it's 10:30. So it's going to be a long day, but it'll be great. We're going to make some chicken parmesan when everybody gets up later for lunch. So we'll show you that. But for now, we're going to go get some work done and enjoy the Saturday.
What do you need in there?
All right, here is our chicken from last night, cooked in the old Instapot. Getting ready to load it up with a bunch of cheese. Put it in the oven. We're going to cook some pasta too. There you go. A little homemade chicken parm. There's our parm we cooked in the Instapot. Put it in the oven with some cheese and sauce, some fettuccine noodles, and it is going to be delicious. We're home. Look at the moon. 1 o'clock in the morning. What an evening. You're not going to believe this. Good evening. Closing on 1 o'clock. I showed you outside. Beautiful evening. Ended up not being that bad. We played at 6 and 8, which ended up being about 7:30 and 9:30. Or what? About 7 and 9, really. It was a long, long evening. But here's what happened. I used to be a rec baseball commissioner, so I hired the umpires. I understand that it's a thankless job. But sometimes, as a coach or as a manager, you want to go out and talk about a play. I just didn't maybe get a good angle. What happened? I literally went out to ask about a play. I said, man, that was bad, which I shouldn't have said. But the umpire heard a very bad word and whoop, throw me out. I've never been thrown out of a freaking game before. And it was absolutely embarrassing. It was terrible. So I
thought it was funny.
I feel so bad because I'm setting the example for the kids and for the families. And I go and talk to the umpires, I think, at a professional manner of, hey, can you tell me what happened here? How is it a learning situation for the boys? I never go out there kicking dirt or acting like the rosin bag's a grenade or anything stupid like that. I go out there and just talk. And there are times where I'm like, man, I think you missed that. Well, I'm sorry. The second game, we said, I think you missed a balk. And he goes, I didn't see it, but what did you see? And we explained it. And he said, you know what? From what your perspective was, it was. Sorry. That happens. Everybody misses calls. We're all humans. But he kind of got accused of saying something I didn't. And it's really frustrating. But at the end of the day, it happened. So I apologize to the team. And we did not look good at all. We did not play good baseball. We had 2 weeks off, 2 full weeks off. We had some time off, and then we had lightning and all kinds of stuff earlier this week. So we know what we have to work at. Tomorrow morning, we're at it at 10 a.m. It's going to be super early, but we're going to get down there. A team we've beaten before, a good team. We battled with them. So we'll see what happens. And then if we win that, we play at 2, and then we play at 6, I think, for the title. So hopefully we're at the baseball fields all day tomorrow. We'll see how we react. We've got 4 tournaments after this, and summer full of baseball. So excited about that. Chicken Parmesan for lunch was fantastic. Unfortunately, Luke and I went to McDonald's, closed. Steak and Shake, closed. White Castle literally had, I think, 12 cars we counted.
Where at?
Right there in front of Myers.
But Wendy's was open?
Yeah, Wendy's was open. And we didn't even get half of what we ordered. We didn't get fries. We both got Cokes instead of Diet Cokes. We didn't get cheese sauce. We didn't get barbecue. So it was a mess. But anyway, we're home. We're ready for bed. We're locking up. But what an embarrassing situation. I hated it. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, he came back to the field afterwards and I said, I'm sorry. I did not say what you think. And he's like, I heard it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. It's very frustrating. And then I asked the other umpire, I'm like, do people call you guys? People like cussing out umpires? Like, that's a terrible situation. These guys are making $50 a day or a game. It's hot. They're tired. Ugh. Anyway, it's was a crazy night.